Hello, everyone. All right, I was surprised last round to get a win. So first week, 3-0. Let's see how we get on in week 2. Okay, so first thing to point out, I am in Kyber 1 again right now, so a little bit scary. But yeah, we're facing Dundoon. Yeah, I can't help but like that name. They have Guild Doombringer. GAC stats, they're looking more favourable. Granted, I've got the slight edge on clears, but yeah, they do well in GAC. Marginally more GP than me. They've got more Omicrons in general, one more GAC Omicron. Okay. I'm edging the mod scores, 126 to 85 on 20, 25 pluses, 376 to 315 on the 20 pluses, 584 to 549 on 15 pluses. And we've got a nice bit of green around the offense and defense. Relics, they're ahead of me on the 9s, 26 to 29. They're ahead on the 8s, 21 to 38. I've got the lead on 7s and 5s. Okay. More rerolls for Datacrons. Nice to see. They got all the GLs, and just having a quick look, they got Relic 10 Leia, Relic 10 Rey. Okay. All minimum R8. So, yeah, give them the dues there. I'm hoping to at least get these lot up to R8 soon, but a little bit tricky right now. And yeah, they're not missing anything, so no big surprises. So let's have a look at what they placed. Okay, so we can see Ahsoka Tano. You guys can't see it, but there is a Wat Tambor in there, no Ezra. Actually, let's just add in as well. The Datacron is bulk with tank, so yay, and a load of health. There's a Mazkanata with Hondo in the team, and it's also the Hondo level 9, damage reduction level 6 for pirates. We've got Lord Vader Cron with loads of crit damage, damage on debuffs, attacker Cron. Yeah, fun. We've got Raver on defense with, again, damage on debuffs, a healer level 6, which I've heard is quite good in this team, and loads of armor pen. We've got Hondo with Smee, Silvo, Brutus. Nothing too crazy for the pirate level 6, but it is a Silvo level 9. We've got Rey with Ezra. Okay, something to keep an eye on. There is a Barris Cron there with a good healer level 6 plus bulk. We've got Jabba with a support Cron. So yeah, that's scary. And we got Saw with Kyle, Luthen, and Chase. Alright, so I'm going to map out a plan. I will show you my defense now. Okay, so they did full clear me. Let's just show you how it went. Gas no drops. Saw no drops. Pin with Zori no drops. Got the Resistance Trooper level 9 there. And Mace no drops. Now, the south wall, I did tweak things a little bit. We put this Bulbacron down, and it did get a hold. Very nice to see. Lord Vader, no drops. Rey with Ben O for the level 14 of the Focus Datacron. And Hondo, no drops. Let's just move my cam here a sec. And let's just spot this back wall. No drops again. I did place Afro, which is something I very rarely do, but I thought I kind of like the idea that if Chrysanthemum's not with Jabba, maybe we could just throw him there with the Afro and Darth Vader and see if that Datacron could play some shenanigans. That's probably the worst DC I could have picked in terms of I haven't got a Zatron Phasma, but I was like, ooh, what shall I play? So I thought, let's give that a go, just see what comes out of it. And the highlight of sorts, I did pick the Stranger and I put Ezra there. Yeah, the initial performance seems underwhelming, but in fairness, I've only got Relic 3 on Stranger and 2 Omicrons, so yeah, I'm not too surprised at that. But I had it in my head, I'll put it down and I'll see how it gets on. So let's see what we're doing with their defense. By the way, no drops in fleet. Okay, so first battle of the day. We're doing Slacker versus Hondo. Only one R7 in their team, the rest are R9. Just to clarify, as I said before, not the big bad pirate level 6, but they have got a Silvo level 9. Not a great level 3 either, but they have got armor pen, so this could be quite nasty. But hopefully the fact that level 6 isn't there does help us, because my Datacron, as I've said a few times this season already, is not optimal. We've got the good level 6, but not anything else really. So let's go for it. Alright, bowed down there, that's fine. Let's hit Silvo. And it'd be very nice if we could get rid of him. There we go. Right, go for the tank, that's fine. Ugh, okay, I didn't want him going for Slacker. Let's just swipe and remove some of that bad stuff. Right, DI is very nice there. Let's send a shock to Bane. Ugh, I really don't like the idea of me going for Slacker. Yeah, Silvo's back. Don't just do basic. Hux has got a turn next, so let's do that to pass to Rey. Rey does a lightning. That's 2 stacks of ult. Oof. You're worrying me a bit here. Ooh. Bleeding on another ult. Yeah, this is worrying me a bit. We are at a final. Oof. Okay, we can do our ult at last. Okay, we got 2 out. Just hang in there, Rey. Let's poke me so he stops doing damage. Or stops existing. Stopping existing is preferable. Let's poke Vayne. That way it's just Hondo doing Hondo things. There we go. And let's just poke Hondo again. We'll swipe, get rid of any debuffs we can. There we go. 71. Not perfect banners, but Slacker versus Hondo, I'm taking it. Let's move on. It definitely feels like an informal thing, where wherever Ezra goes, Leia follows. And yeah, it seems justified here. I mean, if Ezra had been with, say, a stranger, then it'd be like, okay, maybe not. Let's just have a look at the Ezra in question. Loads of health, 355 speed. Relic 10 Rey, which is a bit scary, I won't lie. But yeah, we've also got the Barris Cron to deal with, which is awkward. So, problems. Let's just check the stats on the Rey as well for... Ooh, just a 395,000 health. Nearly 400k. That's pretty big, innit? Alright, we might have a work cut out for us here. We're bringing in the Rex Focus Datacron with the R2-D2 level 6. And yeah, let's hope it's enough. Okay. Let's pull that. Okay, we're going to pop that onto Jin. Do a dispel. Let's hit Ben with that. And can we put fear on him? Yep. Right, can we get Ezra? That would have been a big surprise considering the health on him. Alright. Alright, we got to survive an ult. Stun is nice. Let's pop that there. Oh, hang on, I've just realised I haven't been hitting Rey, so this could be a bigger whirlwind than I would like. Okay, we did survive it. Don't do what I did. To be fair, that could be a lesson for people every time you're watching me, to be honest. Okay, I'll take that. Let's just hit Rey a sec. a bit hard to know who I want to hit. Let's do that. Let's make sure Jin is the one in focus. Pull Drogon's turn meter. Oof, okay. We'll do an AoE. I want to try and make sure I keep hitting Ezra, just so that he's losing his protection. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, Ezra went down once. Hopefully we can get him again. Let's pop that on R2. If I hit Ezra, it won't assist, but should equalize a bit. I mean, he got a taunt, I got a hit. Basic. Again, basic. Yeah, just keep going for Jin. Okay, that's fine. Another ult. Oh, okay. That. Wow, what the hell has happened to them two? Genuinely, I don't know. They're alive, aren't they? Right. So, we've got zombies. I genuinely don't know if they're... I assume they're still here because Ezra's got a thing, but... Yeah, this is awkward. Yes, SWGOH, the game of buffs. Well, the bugs, not buffs. Alright, come on. I feel like I'm running out of time here. I'll just hit race that. Can't let you click on Ezra, that's the annoying thing, he's so far low. Oh, okay, I think I might have timed that at the right point. I think I just need to focus on Varys right now. Either that or Cal, one of the two. I genuinely don't know who's best to hit. I thought we got Ezra at one point. Oh, great. "45 seconds. We're certainly not one-shotting this. Right, can I target there? Can we get lucky with a kill with ult? We can, right. Right, damage immunity. We stun there, 17 seconds. I honestly think I'll leave that. It is a drop, but I can clean it up. Yeah, I think I'll leave that. Right. I think that was okay. Not perfect by any stretch, you know, you don't want to drop, but I think I will take that considering how it was going. All right, let's clean it up. Okay, so this is where Relic Delta does feel a bit like screw you, because I'm essentially going in now with a full Queen team just to make sure I do clean this up. I was going to try Muldalorians and then I realised, oh, my Mul sucks. Plus my Gar and I see a gear 12. So the damage would be, to put it mildly, poo-poo. So yeah, we're going with this and I'm just going to really cross my fingers. We don't need Queen. So yeah, let's go for it. All this for one character. Oh, and I did use the Cupcron, so it's got support level 6, bulk. Yeah, bit of crit damage on, well, a lot of crit damage on the stats. And bye-bye. 41 banners. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so to be clear, I don't think that this is a solid counter. I feel like this is probably the best I've got, though. yeah, the support Cron with Jabba is doing a lot of nasty things right now, so I'm just hoping we can get through this battle without dropping again. So, yeah, we've got the Jawa Cron, mainly for the stats. And, well, I say mainly for the stats, only for the stats. Opponent has got support level 6, speed up on basic, bit of armor pen, bit of crit damage, bit of health. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so straight away, we're just going to go for Elite. Okay, pass that to Kenobi. We can then put that on Cat. I don't... Oh, it's Cat who got that. Fair enough. We'll cleanse what we can. I was going past Xian then, but it didn't seem worth it. Can we pass that to Kenobi? Yep, let's do a short ult. And just do that for now. Chrysanthemum's got that, so let's do that. Okay, let's call in Cat just because we can, essentially, you know. At least in terms of passing that over. There we go, get rid of Bush. We can start actually doing more things now. Okay, Scando, let's work on him. And Scando's got the Shatter Point, so we'll go that way. I want that on Ahsoka because she assists a lot. And yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, JMK got that. Sadly, they have got contracts, so it means the ultimate's going to charge up a little bit faster. Okay, no point wasting that. Ugh, Jabba's getting rid of snips. Okay, could have been worse. Let's pop that there. And where is Shatterpoint? Okay, Chrysanthemum's got it amongst all them buffs. Alright, again, I just want to build up the ult, so stick on him. Let's go to Scando again. We'll keep building up the ult. Not the ult, sorry, the leap. Okay, now we can ult. Yeah, they really want JMK with that Jabba special. You know, rather than going for the tank, they keep going for him. Alright, Embo's got that, let's use it. Can we get rid of Embo? Yeah. Okay. Pulling Cat to assist. I think I hit Cat. Yeah. Right, just go for Scando. Those assists should have helped with full sleep. There we go. And let's just try and work on these now. I'm actually going full auto. Hopefully the AI is quick enough to make some progress on it. I really don't have to clean this up as well, because that means we've essentially matched our opponent. Padme doesn't look the healthiest, but hopefully she's got enough in the tank to survive. There we go, she's got a heal. Inverted commas heal because it didn't look like a good one. Okay, it's a stun at least. Could have been worse. Alright, Padme has gone. Okay, Mace got that. I'm taking it off full auto. I'm just a little unconvinced by it. Let's do that. I didn't realise we were out of ult, so I wouldn't have passed that if I'd seen. Time left, we aren't winning this one, so if we can just get it into a decent place for a clean-up, that'd be ideal, but that really involves getting Chrysanthemum down. Ah, I didn't see the leap. Alright, so 2 drops. We've got to be efficient now. Okay, so, and this is one I'm not sold on, but I'm thinking Nightsisters were traditionally good against Jabba. Obviously they've got all this going on, which complicates things a bit. I'm hoping, though, that there's still enough to maybe make it work. I'm saying that I was picking this Kron because of buffs, but that doesn't help us because Jabba just gets rid of them. So I wonder if we match support for support. That would be a good shout. Yeah, let's go for that. I might be completely off base, but I was just looking if I got like a dark side attacker Kron, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I think we go with that. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm not confident, but I'm hoping it's enough. And I also haven't put Zombie in because Zombie can make this a little bit more tricky, as I recall. Let's do that. You essentially want your Nightsisters to die a bit. Zombie being here just affects them. And I've put Acolyte in here purely to be a target. I want Jabba to go for a squishy one. Trouble is, Merrin's also R3, so that kind of counts against that theory. And Talzin, I think. So far, they aren't taking us down. That's also another concern. Right. Talzin looks like she could go. There we go, she's down. I really could do with this Acolyte going down as well. I mean, Asajj wouldn't be the worst, but I'm not actually crying for her to go down. Oh, okay. Chrysanthemum did bite a bullet. Alright, let's auto base and see if we can get somewhere with it. Because all these deaths should, if I'm remembering my kits right, charge up Asajj a bit. Okay. I think we have got the wrong death, but let's just see how this plays. I'll keep my button on the auto basic button. It looks like Asajj is still here, so that's good. Oh no. Oh no, she is here. Sorry. Because the plague will never kill Jabba, but it's a case of hopefully we can ramp up enough damage to take him down. Would have been nice to have had a dark side healer Kron for Daka. I will say that. I just ran out of time to get it. Okay. Daka looks like she's seen better days. I don't care about the banners here. 35. We got through. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, last team on the wall. We're using Baylan against Saw. We're using a support Kron, speed up on basic, 194% crit damage. Our opponent, they've also got support Kron. They've got offense gains on buffs and armor pen and crit damage. Let's go. Alright, let's dispel that lot. Or at least what we can. Let's throw the grenade. Then some of our own. Would have been nice to have had a target with 6 stacks of purge there. Lovely. 65. Never in doubt. Let's see what the bat wall's got. Right, bat wall opens. We can see Mace. We can see Boba. And we can see Great Mothers. So no stranger. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better about what we do moving forward. So I'm going to just adjust my plan. And then we'll get on to the top wall. Okay, first battle we're trying on this wall is the Great Mothers. Now, I am trying to remember how this goes, and I'm not having great success, if I'm going to be honest. How I remember it, we should get a bonus turn at the start, right? If I'm right. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm going to have a rethink about this plan. Just give me 1 second.
A few moments later.
Okay, I had a little rethink, and I'm going with Bane. Again, I was kind of wrapping my head around bonus turns. I think it dawned on me that Bane will get a bonus turn if he's faster than what? Let's just check it. 306 what? He's 68 here, so maybe not. Yeah. I'm flipping and flopping here, I tell you. Alright, I think we go back to the Great Mothers. Yeah, I'm not... Again, this one feels weird because what's going to put tank tech on Ahsoka? So we're essentially going to have to fight through that. I'm hoping that we've got enough because we're using the tank cron. And as it says here, let's just find it. Whenever a non-tank ally uses a special ability, tank allies assist. If the enemy was taunting, deal 250% bonus damage. So I would like to think that the number of times Ahsoka will be taunting, our tank, which is Morgan, will be dealing bonus damage. That's my theory. Let's see how it plays. This could be another drop if I'm wrong, though. Alright, so let's just do Jensen. And let's put that on Spirit. Yeah, tank tech on Ahsoka, sadly. I'll do that just so we get the frenzy. Even if it isn't necessarily on Morgan. Let's throw that. Let's just get rid of Hera. Doom Yang. Let's just bow. Okay, a little bit worried. Basic. Alright, Hu Yang down. Let's focus on Sabine. Oof. Okay, let's just keep going on Sabine. Sadly, we have to go for Ahsoka a little bit. Yeah, still. Ugh, okay. Let's just special. Ooh, okay. The health pack he's put on into it, so Padawan Sabine might need a big hit to get out. Alright, let's just doom what so he isn't supporting with anything like heal over times, etc. Let's do that for the frenzy. Right, full auto. Just let the AI deal with it. Let's just see if we can get through. Again, I know 250% bonus damage from a tank like Morgan isn't a lot, but it's still something. Plus, if we can kill her, she should lose the tank tech. There we go. Just makes it a little bit better taking her down. Yeah, we got 90 seconds just over, but we should be okay. $65. You know, once you get to the end of it, it feels like such a clean battle, but in the middle it can feel a bit murky. Alright, let's move on. So this probably won't be a counter for too long, at least in terms of Revan being here. Yeah, Satil Sharn's on her way. That could be a bit of a meta mixer, so we'll wait for that in 3 months' time. But yeah, short term, could be good. Right, so that was a nice little waste. We'll do that for crit hit immunity. Full JML. Damage reduction, okay, just making sure I wasn't going cray-cray. Let's pass a turn to JKL so we can stun. And we'll do that. Pass a turn to JKL again, I guess. And put that on JML. Let's focus on Maz. Alright, Maz down. We were getting kicks under control just so he doesn't decide to, well, revive her. Not what I wanted. Yeah, there's the revive. Can I just get you out? I didn't check beforehand, but I feel like this team might be missing a Zeta. I'm sure normally they're a bit more obnoxious. Let's go there. Let's call Executrix and pass to Hoda. We'll just equalize. Get rid of Athano. Pass to Reb. We'll pass to JML. I feel like this is pretty comfortable at this point, so I just want to try and maximize banners. I'm just quite aware that this could easily get away from us otherwise. Yeah, I'm just going to hold that. Right, let's do that. The protection recovery I'm after. And I'm quite okay with Hondo not taking damage like he would normally like to avoid. Because he can only really target on JML right now. We've got an insta-kill lined up with Cal. Can I stun him? Just wary of accidentally damaging him. Well, badly. Badly damaging. We've got just under 90 seconds, so we've still got plenty of time. As long as I can get to a turn with Cal, I would be alright. Yeah, I don't think we can recover anymore. Damn, let me try again. Yeah, I thought we'd get the kill there. 64 though. I tried to pull it back, it was just a bit too late. But yeah, only one banner. Hopefully it doesn't cost us. Okay. I've made a bit of a mistake. What's new? When I was prepping this defense, I'm looking at my datacrons available, and the website I use pulls from what I've got currently. I couldn't remember what I locked in with, and I thought I got a nice shiny level 9 with loads of protection on it. Unfortunately, I rolled that after lock-in. So the only one that I've got available that is actually a healer cron as health. This could go against us. Now apparently the healer cron does do well with Bo-Katan against Lord Vader. My worry is that the health counts against us. So yeah, we're going to experiment here and hopefully not fail tremendously, because if we do, I probably lose the round. But let's see. Yeah, that does not look great straight out the gate, if I'm going to be frank. Yeah, to do with keeping Bo around. Right, let's just cleanse what we can, just go for... I don't even know what I was doing there really in practicality, because I still need to get... Oh no, I can't go straight for Lord Vader, do it, it's Appo or... Sorry, I'm getting me counters mixed up, I think. Okay, so we've lost Paz. That is very, very bad. Let's just do that. Ow. I mean, I kind of said what I thought straight out of the gate here, didn't I? So yeah, this could be where... I think I've already lost the round at this point. So I feel like C is probably the best thing I've got available left. I'm making a habit of this and doubting myself. Let's change that up a bit. Okay, so this is plan D at this point, I think. C Bane. Hopefully it's got enough in it. Got the Iden Focus Datacron just for stats. That doesn't hurt as a level 3 either. But yeah. That last one, I kind of saw it coming with the DC, but I thought I've got to give it a try just in case the health is not that important. But as I'm saying it, even I realise how bonkers that sounds. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, let's link DCT and Lord Vader, just for the fact that Lord Vader's quick. need to limit the damage output of the team, so I feel like getting DCT linked was an idea. Okay, a bit of daze on our side. Just hope Bane stands up. If he starts to wobble at the knees, we could be in trouble. I'm actually going to heal him up a bit. Go on, we'll do that to SWGOH, I guess. Okay, let's drain. And just send Bane in. Cool. Alright. I'm feeling a bit better though. Just do that for the... Well, we did get a kill, but I wasn't intending to get a kill. That was like an extra bonus. But yeah, I stand by what I say. I feel like we've lost the round already by this point because 3 drops to their 2, it's like, no. But I feel like this was... I wouldn't say out of reach, but it was a difficult round. You know, when I saw what I was facing, it's like, okay, there's a few hurdles we've got to jump past here. 47. Alright, let's bank it, let's move on. Right, so this worked for me last week. Phoenix versus Raver. We've got a support level 6, turn me to start, even though it kind of gets nullified by GI. Armor pen level for the stats. They've got a healer 6, which prevents us from healing, at least for 2 turns. Yeah, dark side debuffs, that could be a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. And armor pen, plus crit damage and health. Let's see how we survive the opening salvo. Alright, that's not a surprise. Right, throw grenades. Pass that to Chopper. Let's just keep going. Pop that on Chopper if he's going to be taunting. Ooh, okay, I think that's the healer kicking in into it. Right, pass that to Chopper. Alright, Raver 1 down. Armor Shred. Ugh, come on. Need more assists. Oh, don't like that, don't like that. Come on, Sabine, I need you to have a good bashel here. Come on, that's it, that's it, that's it. Still we're waiting on the good stuff. Come on, Chop, I need you to keep cool down Sabine for me. Come on. There we go. Now I'm feeling a touch better. So we did lose L3 this time compared to last time when managed to survive and heal up. But in general, I'm fine with how this is played. It's actually quite interesting seeing the healer crawl on their side as well, because it doesn't affect the battle, but it is still good to see what is happening. Ooh, okay. Grand did come back. Let's focus on... Oh, saying that... We have to leave... No, I think we can take her out. I think it was more... It's only Zaris that's the issue with that, I think. Just keep going. Feels like we might need one hell of a big hit to get 7th out, though. At least as it stands. I mean, we can armor shred. That's got 8th out once. That's 8th again. Alright, 3 stacks. Alright, that does concern me a bit. I don't want to be dropping on something silly like this. Can I focus fire over there for a minute? I know that 8th brother, not 8th brother, 5th brother does have some out of turn shenanigans going on. So I'm curious if they are interacting. Oof. Okay. Right, let's just keep going, and I'm going full auto with 1 minute left. Just hope the AI is smart enough to carry on. I mean, the AI probably won't call Chop to assist. Yeah, I'm worried we haven't got enough to take it down at this point. It's full Relic Delta, which isn't helpful either. Oof. Yeah, 20 seconds. I don't think we're doing it. We've just got too much recovery. I think it's any time we crit. Oh. I will take it. I will take it. 62. Alright, let's deal with this Batwall. Alright, we're doing Inquisitors versus Great Mothers. I'm sure I've done this not too long ago, so this should be fairly straightforward. Alright, so let's just do that. Naturally, Raver gets doomed. Kinda helps when your tank just falls apart like that, though. I didn't specify my Datacron, by the way. I went for bulk and armor pen as priorities. I think that's all we really needed, just make sure we punched through them as quick as we could. Okay. DTP down and Night Trooper down. 65. Clean battle. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, I've said a few times that I feel like my Traya team is not up to the fight. We've only got Traya really with the Omicrons. Well, okay, we have got Savage as well, but you get my point. They're all R5, they're R8, so 3 Relic Delta. Hopefully it's still okay. We've got support level 6, speed up on basic, crit damage stats. They've got an Ayla level 9, support 6, bulk 3, crit damage, health, armor, pen stats. Hopefully we can hang in there. Also, remember from last time, take Ayla out as quick as we can. Okay, basic. Nihilus was the unfortunate one to be captive. Bring down the pain. Yeah, let's isolate there. We'll pop it onto Nihilus even though he won't really benefit for a bit. Can we focus in on Ayla? It doesn't hurt our cause if they start backing out of turn. Savage Haunting, he is not. He's got one now at least. Oof, okay. Yeah, Doubt is not a fun debuff. Ugh. Yeah, bye-bye Scion. Okay. Ow. Yeah. This is what I was fearing with Nihilus. Alright, if we weren't out before this, we are now. Okay, I'm kind of running out of options at this point, so we're going to give Gungans a go with an attacker cron. It's got Thermite at the start, attacker level 6, and armor pen as stats. So let's see if this can get through. And let's call in on Mace. Call Tarples, even though he can't gain his turn meter. Because of bleeding captive. Let's cleanse any debuffs on Phalanx. Cleanse what we can. Yeah, he's reducing max health a lot. We can see that with Phalanx. Yeah, let's just keep going. Okay, they did go for the shield. Yeah, right now I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with this. I had not checked counters on this, by the way. I literally went in because it's like, I haven't really got a lot of choices. Let's pull Tarples, who still hasn't taken a turn, which is kind of crazy. Doesn't help that Tarples isn't taking a turn just for the simple fact that we're not... Oh, there we go. He's actually in the game now. Maybe that will help. Maybe. Big capital. Can I target Mace? Thank you. Yeah, that didn't play well. Alright, can we go for Mace? You know what? I've just realised though, I said earlier, didn't I, go for Ayla, so why am I not going for Ayla? Hopefully I've still got time to revert. Hopefully. I'm finding some of these cleanses that they've got crazy. Bit of frustration on their side, can't hurt us. Oh wow, okay, that was really nice. Let's do that because we can ignore stealth with the attacker cron. Okay, tenacity down's alright. I'm a little wary of this shield going down. We've still got stacks on it, but you don't want to tempt fate. There we go, Ayla down. That should make this next bit a bit easier. Come on. There we go, Mace down. I'm a little concerned about when Jacosta's got a rifle, but hopefully we survive it. Yeah, we're okay. 45. All right. I made that harder than it should have been, but we got through. Let's move on. All right, final toon battle. Malgus versus Boba. This should be fairly straightforward as Malgus was able to solo the main 3 and 3s. So let's just do it. All right, let's leap Boba. Oh, it's like a double leap. Be nice if there was a death mark. Okay. Look. Let's start on Dabbod. Just for the fact that he could ignore taunt, I thought let's not just let him keep doing that. Dengar healing us up quite nicely then. That's Zam 1 out. And Zam 2. Weird, I don't want to kill Dengar straight away, but I think I might end up doing it. I won't just give him a chance to heal. Well, to heal us, I should say. Yeah, Tenacity Down's going to stop us here. Yeah, 63. Alright, we tried. Let's get onto ships. Alright, let's try and at least save face here. So, I'm thinking we do Prof, we do Leviathan, and Executor. Yeah, this one's been an irritating round because it feels like a few things that could go wrong did go wrong. You know, you don't get that little margin of error going your way, so can't complain. Or I'm trying not to complain, I should say. These things do happen after all, but still a bit of a shame. Yep, no surprises there. Right, here we. Let's do that. You can heal, but you cannot survive. I'm coming for you. Very smooth battle. I mean, I kind of feel for Negotiator. It's a good fleet and it gets trounced by this. It does make you think, even if Marauder can't help it, does the ship or does the fleet need some form of buff in the long run? But like Malevolence needs it more. Alright, basic blow. Alright, Damty Sab. Alright, we're going for Guts of Glory. We're going to go 3-man on this, just to see if we can get the fleet out without reinforcements. I see it, we've lost the round, so we might as well just see, can we do it? Okay, let's pop that there. Let's pop that there. Next reinforcement will die. That was Scythe. Okay. Interesting how the summons came in. Just hoping we've got enough here to keep the bomber healthy. We should do. Okay, one the pie's down. There we go. Go on, we'll have some turn meter and offense up. Get that bomber down. I haven't really got a way of recovering protection for that Marauder though, so it's 76 really instead of 77. Not bad, but it's a bit of a shame. At the end of this, I'm going to be curious just to see how far behind we are. I'm going to go 3-man and hope that's okay. Okay, so B-Wing comes in. My main thought was surely we can stop make things better with Houndstooth popping a taunt. Alright, that was a lot. Let's do that. And let's do that. We'll pull in punching one. I was going to say, I have got taunt, so it'd be nice if you could, you know, respect that. Can we get Raven's Claw out? Yeah. Right, from here it should be fairly straightforward. I'm glad that Home 1 only had the basic, or at least only chose to use a basic, because it feels quite a bit nicer at this point. Okay, they've got their ult again. Alright, that's annoying. They've nicked banners. To my knowledge, I haven't got any ability that could recover banners again. Oh, saying that, I did. How did I recover banners then? I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just bemused. Okay, I'll take it. 77. Alright, so only one banner dropped in 3 3-mans. Not too bad. What's the final score? 1770. I mean, I can have no complaints. I dropped way too many times. But, yeah, still disappointing. That's 42. So, yeah. Too many times. Too many banners worth of drops. But yeah, congrats Dundoon. You did well. I'm rethinking if the Stranger should be on defense. I placed the Stranger down largely because he's under Relic right now for a kickoff. But I also thought I'd rather the unknown on defense rather than the known. But yeah, I'm not sold on it. I'll have to have a think on it anyway, so it might stay like this for the next round, usually because I don't always have time to change things around midweek. But yeah, I'm glad that Boba got a hold. I'm glad that Ray got a hold, but I'm disappointed that those exact two teams got me on offense. So, yeah. And then add in the others as well. I mean, Lord Vader is one that irritates me because Bane did the job. So, really, I should have been able to clear that. And I really shouldn't have given Bo-Katan a go when I knew that max health damage was at play. It was a kamikaze mission, that. Or a kamikaze attempt. Mace. I feel like Traya Mace is a solid counter, but the Relics worked against me. I will keep Gungans in mind moving forward because I think that could be a solid option. But yeah, I really shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have tried Traya as well. So yeah, a round of shouldn't have dones. Curious how far off I would have been though had I not done those last two. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks. Let's pop this screen on for sign off. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see more, leave a comment down below and tell me what you're looking forward to seeing me try. I'll be honest, that was a vain attempt at engagement. Alright folks, I'll see you around. Bye for now everyone.